Hey, what is up guys, RichHomieQuinn back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the most underrated NPCs for competitive. Currently a huge part of the meta is based off of NPCs, and I'm going to be helping you guys get one step ahead of your opponents. Starting off with the NPCs that actually offer upgrades for gold. So there's very few NPCs that are actually around the map that you can actually upgrade your items with some of them not even spawning 100% of the time. There's only 7 of them that spawn 100% of the time. I actually want to show you guys the ones that spawn 33% or 50% of the time, meaning that they do spawn at other locations around the map. Starting with a spark plug that spawns at 3 spots. I think we got beef boss that spawns at 2, tomato head that spawns at 2, and then we got fish sticks that also spawns at 2. So that's leaving 7 that spawn 100% of the time. And when it comes to upgrading with gold, if you want to go from gray to green, it's going to be 25 gold. And when it comes to green to blue, 50 gold. When it comes to blue to purple, I think it's going to be 145 gold. And then from purple to gold, it's going to be 345, with the most important being that blue to purple, as it is under 150, which is a player bounty. Going into more specific when it comes to the NPCs, the first one we're going to be talking about is Ruckus, which is located at Hydro Dam. Ruckus is instantly aggro and offers a golden AK with a purple RPG, which obviously that RPG in a tournament, going for a high ground, going for kills, is going to give you a huge surprise on your opponents, and also an advantage just when it comes to fights. So yeah, you get 4 rockets and you get the golden AK. But yeah, this is the first NPC I'm going to be talking about, and we're going to be hopping into the next one. Hopping into Misty Meadows, we have Condor, who in my opinion is the most overpowered NPC. He does have the bounty plus the Dragon Breath shotgun for only 97 gold. He has the ability to upgrade your weapons, and he also does have the dual factor if you do want to play a pistol on one of your players in trios, or if you are just a pistol player as a solo. So yeah, it's found on the east side of Misty Meadows, and as you can see here, I'm going to dual Condor, and I'm going to be able to get his purple pistol. Let's see what we got going on here. Condor ain't got nothing on the Rich Homie here. As you can see, it drops the purple pistol. Hopping into the second most overpowered NPC here is going to be at the south side of Dirty Docks, and this is going to be Brutus, who you can actually get a bounty off of. You can get a submachine gun. The submachine gun, or the P90, switches out to a purple tac 2, and that's only for 100 gold. 73 gold for a P90 is pretty good. You can also upgrade your weapon, and you can also duel for a free P90 if you want to do it that way. So the only disadvantage is that he doesn't always have that tac, but once he does have that purple tac in, it's going to be super easy to get, and you can buy up to 3 if you are playing trios and you do claim Dirty Docks. So yeah, so this is the second most overpowered NPC in my opinion. We're going to be hopping into another one. Hopping into an underrated NPC, this is going to be Blaze. So Blaze actually allows you to get a bounty, and it can also allow you to get the Dragon Breath, which is pretty unrealistic to get, but it allows you to do a dual challenge for a Dragon Shotgun, which is super overpowered. And if that's your playstyle, you might want to land towards the north houses towards of Steamy. So the only disadvantage here is that Blaze does have 2 different spawn spots, so she could spawn over towards the north of Holly Hedges, towards like the houses, or she can spawn at the triple houses up here. But yeah, very underrated based off of that reasoning. Hopping into Hunter's Haven here, we have Lexa, who offers a Storm Scout, which allows you to see where the next one's going to be. I wouldn't necessarily say this spot is the best to land at when it comes to trying to abuse the NPC, but rather, let's say you land somewhere around and you got to rotate towards zone, and Hunter Haven is on the way. You might have enough gold to buy that Storm Scout, which will give you a huge advantage when it comes to predicting zones. But yeah, out of all the exotic weapons, this is the most realistic and has the most advantages when it comes to competitive. Going into our next topic, we're actually going to be talking about NPCs that you can actually get bounties on. So bounties are super important in the game, as one, they tell you where enemies are, so you could either stay away or you could W key if you need elims, or if you just want to stay away from people and play placement. Along with the NPCs, there's obviously the bounty boards that are spread across the map. The bounty boards are not 100%. I feel like they're more towards the 50% range, because from my experience, that's how it feels. But yeah, along with the bounty boards, that are 50%. The NPCs sometimes have various spots where they spawn, so they're not always 100%. And I sort of want to go down and show you guys the ones that are 100%. So Blaze isn't, Big Chungus isn't, Burnout isn't. We got Rapscallion, who spawns at multiple spots, Doggo, Beef, and then Tomato. So these are the 100% spawning NPCs when it comes to getting bounties on people. So this could be useful when it comes to not only your drop spot to plan around, it can also be important when it comes to rotate, so you can go check out spots to obviously redeem a bounty on to see where they're at. People are near or far. One useful thing that I've actually found out is that the bounty obviously gets chosen on the closest person to you. So one way to farm gold, you can actually, if you're playing trios or duos, you can actually carry the player towards the bounty, and then you can redeem the bounty, and it's going to go on the closest person, which is the knock body. And then when you knock, or game end the knock body, you're going to get 150 gold on each of your teammates. So this is something that you can abuse to help farm gold, so you can get upgrades or buy other stuff. Overall, there are many NPCs around the map, with some being way better than others when it comes to competitive. Hope this does improve your drop spot or your rotate. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, comment what you guys want to see more of. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.